Alright guys, today I'll be reviewing a Spigen Ultra Hybrid case for the iPhone 6 Plus, and this is actually my first ever public YouTube video, so hopefully I don't get slaughtered in the comments. Alright, I just got my case from the mail, as you can see, so I'll be doing an unboxing first. Okay, trying to get off this tape. Damn. Might have to actually edit this part to fast forward since it took me so long to take it out. Well, not really that long, but still. Alright, so this is the case. Right, there's some scratches and stuff. I hope it's just the I don't know if you can see this, but there's a bit of a scratch here right at the light. There's some scratch marks on the glass, and I hope it's just the protector that's scratched. So I'm gonna try to remove the protector. It says here, alright, doesn't really show how to remove it, so I'm guessing it should be straightforward. Just supposed to peel it off or something. Wow. Well, at least you guys get to see a review of a complete noob trying to do this for the first time. Alright, so I got the film out. It was actually on pretty tight on my case, and I actually had to look at 2 YouTube videos to figure out, to see how the guys in those videos removed it. And I think mine was actually on really flushed, and I used my nails to peel the protector out. So what I did was, instead of peeling it from the top like what the other YouTube reviewers did, because theirs was more had a bit of give at the top, I had to really dig into the corner to take it out here. So that's what you can do if yours is your protector is really flushed onto the back. So alright, let's look at the case itself. I noticed that after taking off the protector, there's no scratches are no longer there. I mean, I'm looking against the light and scratches are no longer there, so that's good. The protector actually helped to protect the back of the case. And this back is really hard. I mean, yeah, it's hard and clear. So it's I think it's a polycarbonate back, while the sides are really grippy, nice rubbery feel. So I'm gonna put it on my iPhone 6 Plus, and my iPhone 6 Plus already has a protector on it, so I can do a comparison between the two. This protector is actually a TPU protector that I have on right now, and as you can see, it's really flimsy compared to the Ultra Hybrid. Ultra Hybrid has a bit of more hardness to it. This one I got for only like a cheap price of $5 in my country, which is around $3 or $4 US. So if I compare them, you can see that it's roughly around the same, but this is definitely softer. I'm gonna put this in. Alright, first impressions compared to my other one. I'll use my other one as a comparison base. Right. The lip is a bit higher. So this lip at the corner is supposed to be 8mm. So it will protect the iPhone if it drops right in the face. I mean, obviously it's not going to protect the iPhone if you drop it on something that's protruding, but I think the lip will protect the iPhone quite a bit. And the back is just as clear as my other case. My other case actually has a pinkish hue to it, I just realized. Right. So the buttons are a bit different because what I had previously actually had indentations for the buttons. Like you could really actually see the buttons and pressed on it. Whereas this is just the plus and minus sign. Plus and minus and power. Right. I'm going to try to get a bit more light. Power. And here it says Spigen. Alright, so let's see if they're tactile. It definitely feels a bit harder to press compared to my other case. Yeah, and it's there's no problem in finding the plus and minus sign because you can actually feel the groove marks. Minus, if I don't look at the buttons, I can still somewhat feel where the minus and plus signs. It's just not as much of a satisfying tactile feeling compared to pressing a case with these marks over here. You can see from the inside of the case that Spigen actually made an attempt to make these buttons responsive from these marks on the inside. So when you press on these grooves, you're actually pressing on these marks that click on the buttons, but it's just not as responsive as my other case with actual pop-up buttons. Now, as for the color, the champagne gold actually looks better in person compared to in pictures. I was actually worried about getting this color because it looked a bit greenish, and it still looks like a bit of a greenish gold color, but I would say that in person the color looks better to me, and it does complement the space gray version since the front is black in color. So overall I like the look and feel of the case, and it feels really nice in the hand. I'm gonna look at the cutout for the camera lens. As you can see, the camera lens is tucked quite safely within the cutout for the camera lens. The camera lens is not completely flush with the outside of the case. There's actually a bit of leeway where the camera lens sits under the outside of the case, so there's a bit of plastic protruding out to protect the camera lens. We can also see this rubber lip on the back of the case, on the rubber part of the case, and according to Spigen, it's supposed to be a 5mm lip on all four corners of the rubber portion of the case to protect the plastic part of the case from being scratched or damaged when you put it flat on the back. Now, I haven't actually experimented to see if it really protects the back of the case well, but from what I can tell, it doesn't look out of place. It's just deep enough to still look nice and not be visually distracting or out of place. So that's a positive. And let's see what else. The jack is a bit smaller compared to the other one. But I think it will fit just fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some of my headphones and try to fit it into this jack to see if it fits. Alright, so the first earpiece I have to try on to the jack input is this Audio-Technica earpieces. Is the ones with the earpods. Forgot what's the name of the model, but these are quite distinctive. So now I'm gonna try to put the jack into the input, and it fits perfectly as one would expect, because this is quite a standard jack. Now I'm gonna, for my second headphone, I'm gonna try out my Audio-Technica guitar amplifier lead series. This is actually a earphone that has an amplifier inside of it, so that people can plug it into their guitars and listen to what they're playing. So now I'm gonna try putting in this jack into the input, which should be quite interesting, because it has these grooves around, and it fits. It actually fits all the way in. The grooves don't affect the fitting of the jack into the input. As you can see, that there's actually ample space for the jack to go inside. These are the Sennheiser HG330 Pros, and it's similar to the Audio-Technica headphones. So I'm guessing it should fit inside. It actually fits all the way in. The case does not affect the amount of space to put in the jack. So I'm really happy with the results here. Okay, so this is the end of my review and unboxing for the Spigen Ultra Hybrid Champagne Gold color for the iPhone 6 Plus. Hopefully this review was helpful and you guys learned something about the case that was useful. And if it was, and I didn't do too badly on my first ever public YouTube video, hopefully not, do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks and peace out.